Okay guys, hey everyone, welcome to my series called Taboo Dreaming. So let's get into the one that most people have gone through, which is sex dreams. See, I'm someone who has suffered from sex dreams since the age of 15 years old. I'm currently 27. And I was a virgin at that point, so I've had sex dreams before I even experienced it in real life. Yeah, guys. See, when you have tons of sex dreams, you're probably a very powerful person. You're probably someone who tends to go through shit for no reason. People always want something from you. You feel drained more often. You tend to sleep more often. Like, that's why I'm on the bed right now, because I had to take a nap. I've been locking in with YouTube, and I really want people to have a different experience in ways that they haven't seen before. I'm just chatting shit, but my point is, man, when you have sex dreams, it's not always about being fucked though. Like, it's not always about like demons and shit. Sometimes the shit is about you. See, let's get into my experiences. From the age of 15, I had something penetrate me, and I was fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little fucked up. I was all over the place, and it sucked heavily. But I was only 15. I was still a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like the feeling of what it was like to have sex before I did. And then after that, when that was all done and over with, I was like, okay, let me move on with my life. And then I became a little bit promiscuous. I had some promiscuous phases. And I think that heightened the energies I was exposed to, which I wasn't as aware of at the time, because when it recircled back, I was like 19, 20. And then the sex dreams got really heavy at 21, 20. Because it was around COVID. So when COVID hit, man, them sex dreams were almost every other week, every other day. I had to be very lucid for them to stop, because I would be tempted. I was also in a relationship at the time. So there's all these layers of like fucked up shit that was pulling me in. And yes, that led to some infidelity on my end. And when that happened, I was like, oh shit, this sex dream thing isn't a joke. So that's just a quick breakdown on why I have the expertise to talk about this shit, because I was dealing with it for years, and I still sometimes deal with that shit. But I've become so lucid, I've become so self-aware to the point where I can see it coming, and it's just very difficult for it to get to the full extent as what it used to. And many people might even enjoy it because you actually can wake up with a sensation. But for me, I would be pulled away from that shit, because I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I don't know what's accessing my energy. But what I didn't peep was that I was allowing shit to happen for years. People were pulling on me. People were requesting things from me. I was being drained left, right, and center from family and friends. Like, I didn't know that was happening. So I thought it was all because I had lust and shit. But that wasn't the biggest thing, man. It was just that I didn't have boundaries. So when you have a lot of sex dreams, it's because you do not have the boundaries. It's because you aren't in a position to really have perspective on where you are opening these doors to, because people are thinking it's all fun and games. But if you're dealing with this shit for years, if you're dealing with this shit consistently, this is who I'm speaking to, you need to get your boundaries under control. I know it seems like, no, you were lustful, or you've experienced shame towards sex, you've experienced a lot of heaviness towards it. Like, yes, those are layers to it, but it's not meant to be coming up for years. And if it is, if you're in that boat like I was, you got to really lock into awakened life, because it's only just now, after all those years of pretty much suffering to some degree, have I realized like, oh shit, I just had too many things loose. And now that I'm not loose, those dreams actually went down significantly. And that could be also just a personal experience, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of outliers, you know, when you have your teeth falling out in dreams. I had those experiences because I had all these like minute anxieties. I had a lot of fears and stresses that I didn't know I was carrying. Like, that's a common thing and a common tie when it comes to these things. So, like the teeth falling out dreams, these sex dreams can be very similar. And definitely, if you're someone who's going through this shit, man, I'm telling you, you're not alone. I was looking for videos like this on my algorithm, and I could hardly find that shit because I was sitting here like sex dreams, and all I would be was demonic. This is a spiritual husband. Right, that's a big thing. Spiritual wife, spiritual husband. Nah, like, to some degree, sure, but it's bigger than that. This is about your waking life, man. And when you lock into your waking life, them sex dreams aren't going to come in as heavy. I'm telling you. Yes, they may still come in, because if you got a potent energy about you where people want a piece of it, these dreams are gonna come on occasion. But you're gonna be lucid enough at this point to be aware, like, nah, this isn't a dream for me to tie into. Where you can, even if you do end up having sex dreams, you might be someone who can embrace that shit. And when you embrace it, it probably even stops, because now you're taking autonomy over yourself. It's about autonomy. I'm not saying this is the whole picture, but I'm telling you, for people who've struggled, man, who've dealt with the heaviness of this life, who, especially in the astral, man, I'm telling you, you're in a decent position. You're in a position where you'll be okay. You're in a position where things can work for you. But you got to understand this thing, man, this sex dreams thing. You need to take control over your life. That's all I have to say on that, guys. Peace.